Mitzi, just getting in the way right now. Hey y'all, it's Tom here for running 2, day 3 currently. Y'all, I am currently reading, I'm just gonna let this dangle. Y'all just ignore Mitzi, I'm trying to hog the spotlight. Y'all, I've been reading John Steinbeck's Travels with Charley. This has been on my list ever since the first road trip. I was always looking for it in used bookstores. I didn't want to have to spend 20 bucks on it. I just wanted to get my own copy somewhere somehow, and ultimately I decided to just cough it up on this trip because I wanted something new to be reading on this trip, something to inspire me. And so I saw this in the bookstore the other day and bought it, and I was like, okay, let's see what Steinbeck has to offer, because I think I've only read one other Steinbeck book. I read The Pearl. I think it's the only other Steinbeck thing I read. So I was like, you know what? It's a road memoir, and it's about him getting in a car or getting in a truck with a dog, Charley. And I figured, why not? Let's check it out. Let's see what happens. Y'all, I read the first chapter. It's like a page and a half long, and I feel like he pulled on every possible heartstring and chord that he could have possibly pulled on. And I'm going to read it live. Well, not live, but I'm going to read it now. And let's see if y'all resonate. Do any of y'all resonate with this? Because I feel so convicted, and I feel like he's reaching into my soul. It's crazy. So here's what he says to start out the book, Travels with Charley. When I was very young and the urge to be someplace else was on me, I was assured by mature people that maturity would cure this itch. When years described me as mature, the remedy prescribed was middle age. In middle age, I was assured that greater age would calm my fever. And now that I'm 58, perhaps senility will do the job. Nothing has worked. 4 hoarse blasts of a ship's whistle still raise the hair on my neck and set my feet to tapping. The sound of a jet, an engine warming up, even the clopping of shod hooves on pavement brings on the ancient shudder, the dry mouth and vacant eye, the hot palms and the churn of stomach high up under the ribcage. In other words, I don't improve. In further words, once a bum, always a bum. I fear the disease is incurable. I set this matter down not to instruct others, but to inform myself. When the virus of restlessness begins to take possession of a wayward man, and the road away from here seems broad and straight and sweet, the victim must first find in himself a good and sufficient reason for going. This, to the practical bum, is not difficult. He has a built-in garden of reasons to choose from. Next, he must plan his trip in time and space, choose a direction and a destination, and last, he must implement the journey. How to go, what to take, how long to stay. This part of the process is invariable and immortal. I set it down only so that newcomers to bumdom, like teenagers and new-hatched sin, will not think they invented it. Once a journey is designed, equipped, and put in process, a new factor enters and takes over. A trip, a safari, an exploration is an entity different from all other journeys. It has personality, temperament, individuality, uniqueness. A journey is a person in itself. No two are alike. And all plans, safeguards, policing, and coercion are fruitless. We find after years of struggle that we do not take a trip takes us. Tour masters, schedules, reservations, brass-bound and inevitable, dash themselves to wreckage on the personality of the trip. Only when this is recognized can the blown-in-the-glass bum relax and go along with it. Only then do the frustrations fall away. In this, a journey is like marriage. The certain way to be wrong is to think you control it. I feel better now having said this, although only those who have experienced it will understand it. I understand it, John. I understand it completely. The virus of restlessness. It's crazy because I've been blogging pretty vulnerably about matters of sexuality and masculinity and navigating with my faith in the midst of all of that. And that's been a comfort to know I'm not alone, that other people also wrestle with these things. But this is another matter altogether. This whole virus of restlessness and wanderlust and constantly having to move and have a destination and be making a journey of it. That's a whole nother level of connection. And I'm curious, any of those watching right now, whoever you are, wherever you're watching, I'm curious if that resonates with you at all. Do you also wander like a virus? Does it infect your being and affect what you do and what you say and who you interact with? I'm just curious, who all also experiences that. And there's a goat up there on a hill that I'm just watching right now. And if that's not a great way to end this video, I don't know what is.